Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to Bank Life. I'm your girl, Lisa Marie, here with the video. Now, this video is a little different. As you can see, I got on my suit today, y'all. All right, so this video is a little different. I have been requested to do a video on the 1099K form 1099K, the IRS form. And so I said, it was requested. First of all, Happy New Year. Thank you to all my subscribers, everyone that's subscribing to my channel. Continue to subscribe. I'm still doing my videos. Don't worry, you're going to get my videos. They're still coming out. You already know. Okay, but it was requested of me. And if you leave a comment and if there's a video you would like me to do, go ahead and drop it. Drop a comment. All right? And that will be greatly appreciated. And before I get into this real quick, any affiliate links will also be dropped on this particular video. Will probably be a financial book because that's what this video is dealing with, IRS and taxes and so forth. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned and let's get to it. All right. So the IRS 1099 form. So let me, and I got the documents with me. So I came in with my receipts, y'all. All right. And this is from the IRS website. All right, so the form 1099K is a report of payments you got for goods or services from or during the year of 2024. I'm going to give you that as an example. This is credit, debit, or stored value cards such as gift cards and payment cards. Payment apps or online marketplaces also. And these are called, this is abbreviation, third-party settlement organizations of TPSOs, right? Okay, these organizations are required to fill out a Form 1099K and send copies to the IRS and to you. Payments you got from family and friends should not be reported on the 1099K. And you might say, Lisa Marie, why are you telling us about this? Well, if you received $200 in Cash App in January, and then in February, another $200, and then all through the year, and that's $2,400, right? The IRS was considering to tax you anything $600 or more for you to receive a 1099K. Now, we're not saying that you're supposed to, but you're going to receive a report telling you that the 1099K, you're going to receive a copy of the 1099K report, which will be sent to the IRS and to you from Cash App, from Zelle, from Venmo. It's going to go to one to you, one to the IRS, it says, and one copy will be sent to you. So the IRS will be made aware that, hey, you've been sending online payments back and forth, and they're going to say, hey, where are the taxes for this particular amount? So it was required. They were implementing that. Now, there is a delay in that for that amount. It was supposed to be for $600, right? And so again, if you receive goods, services, money for that, let's say you sell clothing online, but you receive a gift card type payment, right? So it says gift cards, credit or debit, or store value cards, and you receive that, right? They're going to say, hey, this has to be, in other words, taxable income. They want to make sure that this is what I believe, and this is quite apparent, right? Are you paying your taxes? You're getting all this money in. Are you paying your taxes? Now, this is not money that you sent to your friends or to your family, but they're also saying if you're sending money to your family and friends, on the memo, it should be non-business. Put non-business. Right here, birthday gifts, sis. Holiday gift. No, they're not talking about that. They're not talking about a birthday gift. Stipulate it. This is a birthday gift. Because if not, a copy of that 1099K will be sent to IRS and you'll be made to explain, like, okay, so what is this? Nobody wants to go through that. Excuse me. Nobody wants to go through that, right? So you put non-business. Here's loan. Come on. And then when you receive it, your loan back. Money for loan. Now, if you still receive a 1099-K, that's fine. Right? Because you just write Cash App. You're going to have to reach out to Cash App and request the correction. Tell them that, see, non-business, that was for this, that was for that. And have them give you back a zero form stating that, hey, zero, because you're not supposed to be on that form. And then you would, of course, the IRS would get the correction and you would get a copy, right? But let's say you put your copy in, but the taxes are due. You have to file. IRS is also saying, go ahead and file, even if it's wrong, and you let IRS know while you're filing that you have a correction coming through. But still file your taxes. So they want to make sure that you still do that, right? So it says, who sends Form 1099-K? Payment card companies, payment apps, and online marketplaces are required to fill out Form 1099-K and send it to the IRS each year. So you say, what marketplace? Amazon. Okay. So let's say we're receiving dollars through our affiliate links. And you'll see one in my comments, so you'll know what that is. So let's say, you say, Lisa Marie, myself, for example, I'm receiving money, or I have clothing that I sold and someone sent me the money through Cash App. I may get a 1099 form saying, hey, 1099-K form saying, hey, you received $600, right? Now, the $600 limit that the IRS was going to put on has been changed. So what they said they would implement a phase. So which means for 2025, if you receive 5,000 or more through one of these services, you're going to receive a 1099-K, right? Because that's reportable. And IRS is going to receive the copy of the 1099-K. And if it shows 5,000 or more, you are required, because you're required to file for this in 2025, even though it's for 2024 year. But the amount they've raised it to is 5,000. So if you receive that amount from someone, that may come into question. And they're saying you should get a 1099 form if these are your situations. All right. So if you take direct payments for a credit or banking card, you're going to get this particular form. So if you're the person that's receiving it, some of us have businesses. I don't have a business right now like that where I'm just receiving a particular card. Well, I haven't received anything. Let's say it that way. I have not received anything. But if I had some type of website, or where I'm taking a banking card or a credit card for selling goods, then I'll get a 1099-K, right? Because I'm self-employed. So it's for people that are considered even self-employed, or maybe you're a gig worker, maybe you're doing hobby stuff for a hobby, maybe you're an Etsy worker. Maybe with the Amazon affiliate accounts, different things. They're saying, hey, 5,000 or more for 2024, which is tax year 2024, which would be, of course, we file our taxes in 2025. Then you may receive a 1099-K. So again, if your customers or clients pay you directly with a credit or debit card or a gift card, all right. If you use the payment app or online marketplace and receive a Form 1099-K, a payment app or online marketplace is required to send you a 1099-K if the payments you receive for goods or services total over 5,000. However, they can send you it with lower amounts. So for, again, this we're talking about for now when you're about to file your taxes, 1099. But let's say it's not 5,000, Lisa Marie, and I still received a 1099K. And they're saying, and you may still receive it. It says, however, they can send you a Form 1099K with lower amounts. Whether you receive a Form 1099K or not, you must still report any income on your tax return. So you say, I ain't get caught. They ain't even send it to me. I'm not going to say nothing. No. They're saying you're still required to report. But these companies must report it when it's 5,000 or more. I guess that's the double check of balances and so, you know what I mean? They making sure, I guess the government is making sure, hey, you paying your taxes, and how many of y'all know we got to pay taxes? Something I'm still praying about. Give to Caesar the things that are Caesar, and give to God the things that are God. Okay, let's get back. All right. If you use, okay, and so we said that. Okay, this payments includes, right? This includes payments for goods you sell, including personal items such as clothing and furniture, services you provide, and property you rent. So let's say you have a rental property. And it's more than 5,000. You will receive a 1099K. But again, they're saying whether you receive it or not, your taxes are still you're still supposed to say, hey, I received 4,000 for my rental property. Here it go, as you're doing your taxes. But they're saying you will receive it. If it comes up, you will receive it. Now, let's say you do a Cash App and it was for a holiday. They don't know it's your sister, but you say, hey, that was my sister's birthday. So it's good to put that on the memo line, non-business birthday money, non-business cousin, non-business friend. You can give your friend money. Come on, birthday, holiday gift, loan. They're not talking about that type of, I borrow, I borrow. So here's money that I'm loaning you. That's fine. And I'm going to get more into that because I want to make sure that I'm direct, I'm accurate. Come on, I'm reading directly from the paper. Let's get back to the paper, all right? So they're not saying you can't, and I'm going to let me go into that right now, y'all, because I want to make sure that this is clear, because I know some people want to say, you mean I can't give my cousin no money? No, they're not talking about that. We talking about when you work for work sake. They talking about not when it's a holiday and it's a birthday. Oh, here's some birthday money. No, they're not talking about that for family and friends. No. This is business. This is really dealing with businesses. And if you're receiving money like you're a business, then you're self-employed, right? Personal payments from family and friends. Money you receive from friends and family as a gift or repayment for a personal expense should not be reported on a Form 1099K. These payments aren't taxable. For example, sharing the cost of a ride or meal, receiving money for birthday or holiday gifts, or getting repaid by a roommate for rent or a household bill. Non-taxable, y'all. Be sure to note these type of payments as non-business in the payment app when possible. Make it possible. Handle your business. When you're sending someone money and it's a family or friend, take the time to say non-business. Take the time. Even if you, and let's say you did it and it was too late and you say, here's an extra dollar to go with the other $50 that I just sent you for non-business birthday money. Even if I had to do a double right behind it just to cover myself, I would. All right. And let's say you received the form and you say, hey, I wasn't supposed to receive this form. Just like I said before, that's when you get in contact. When you get the 1099K, it's going to say who sent it to you right on the form. You get in contact with them and you let them know what's going on, and they'll send you a 1099 correction. You do a correction, and then, but if your document, let's say it's right before the filing date for IRS, you file your IRS document. You say, yeah, but IRS has a copy of the wrong one. Let your tax professional know, hey, they got a copy of the wrong one, but I'm still filing my taxes. Why? Because you're required to. Don't worry, you'll get your credit or whatever you're supposed to get. You know, you might be a little off. You might be shortchanged a few dollars, but you'll still get most of your money. And then when the correction come through, maybe they'll send you an extra check. That's just Lisa Marie. They ain't say that. I got to be careful. They ain't say that. But, your tax advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just going based on what I seen. But this is not financial advice. They didn't say they're going to send it. Let me be very careful. No, they ain't say they're going to do that. But they said file your taxes anyway. Right? And common sense just says, hey, they'll handle the rest. But they'll tell you the steps on how they handle the rest. All right. It says your records. Check your records, it also says. Your records may include reports from payment apps or online marketplace, payment card receipts, or merchant statements. Use the records to confirm the gross payment amount is accurate. If not, take these steps. Check for expenses you can deduct from the gross amount. Fees, credit refunds, shipping, cash equipment, equivalent, or discounts. So these are businesses. Don't forget, it's a business. Stuff that you can deduct, you deduct. You said, yeah, this person sent that, but then I had to take out the money. They sent me part of the money, but then my expense for the amount that they sent for the clothing, I still had to ship it. Not only that, I bought my suit. Nice suit, right? I bought that for what? $80, $90, Macy's. Okay, I sold it on Mercari for $50. I took a loss of $40. Then there will be different schedules that you have to do with your 1040 to say, hey, I took a loss. Just like if it was stocks or investments, you have your capital gains and your losses, right? So then if you have a tax professional, again, this is not financial advice, but it's in the document. They begin to tell you which schedules you have to do with which form. Now, if you want me to be more specific on any topic that I've covered, just let me know in the comments. It's very important that you let me know. Okay? All right. Okay, it says how you report Form 1099 K payments on your tax depends on the type of transactions you made. So, and again, then they begin to talk about personal losses sold at a loss. A loss on the sale of a personal item can't be deducted from your taxes, but you can zero out the reported gross income so that you don't pay taxes on it. So what happens is, they're saying if you sold personal items at a loss, you have two options to report the loss. Report a Schedule I, Schedule I or Schedule 1, right? Form 1040, all right? You can report and then zero out the Form 1099K gross payment amount. All right. All right. And then let's see. Other types of forms is report of Form 8949. All right. It deals with other dispositions of capital assets. Schedule D, capital gains and losses. So there are forms, schedule forms that you would have to do. Don't forget, when you're doing this, you're operating as a self-employed. You're self-employed, right? It's a business, a type of business, sole proprietorship. Correct? All right. But remember, money you receive from friends and family as a gift or repayment for a personal expense should not be reported. Now, remember, for the year of 2024, which will be filed in 2025, this year, you are not, or you may not receive a 1099K if it's not 5,000 or more. So so Cash App might not, send you anything. Right? So let's say Cash App doesn't send you anything, and the money that you did have was to family and friends. Well, you don't have to report it, even if you're a sole proprietor, because none of it was it was for money and friends. None of it was business. So then you don't have to report it. You don't have to worry. But let's say you don't get a 1099. And you sold 4,000 worth of clothing. You need to still report it because you're self-employed. That's part of your income. So you still got to report it. But I didn't receive the form. So no, you still got to report. That's, you know what I mean? And what the IRS decides to do or how they decide to credit you while you're doing your taxes is another thing. All depends on them. But they're saying you still got to report it. It's not because, it's not 5,000, so then I don't have to. No, if you know it was for a personal item, or if it was for goods, or you have a rental property where you're receiving rent, you have to report it because that's income coming in, and that's a type of business, self-employment, right? Sole proprietorship, or LLC or corp, whatever type of business you have it under, you're still required to report it. But again, what I want to say, because a lot of times people are getting scared, and because they sending family members. You might be sending a family member money for rent, and you say, I sent so and so 5,000. They needed. They had to pay their rent. They owe me 5,000. They got pay their rent. It's a loan. They got to get that car fixed, and it's a loan. But it was under 5,000, and I never got anything from Cash App. I never got anything from Zelle. Well, you don't have to worry. It was not a sole proprietorship. You're not doing it as a business. You're doing it, hey, as a friend, as a family member. So that does not apply to you. But if you do receive it, make sure you contact whoever, payment or platform that is, and say, listen, that wasn't I wasn't selling those goods. You know what I mean? I wasn't selling that. That money that they gave me was the money I loaned for a suit, not for them to buy a suit for me. Right? Now, if it's used and you're saying this is business and I'm selling myself on Mercari, that's just an example. No shout out. No, you know what I mean? But just as an example, I'm a gig worker. Because that was in the IRS form. I do hobbies. Come on, I sell furniture. I'm selling my furniture. It becomes business. I'm selling you this. This ain't a loan. I'm receiving income. I'm receiving money. Then they're saying you're required to report it, whether you get the form or not. All right. Well, I'm Lisa Marie. I hope you enjoyed the video regarding the 1099K. Now, I am going to link, after the video, I'm going to link affiliate link to the comment of a financial book that I think that you may like, or some of my viewers may like. Make sure you hit the video. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know what you think about it. If something is not clear and I need to do a part 2, just let me know. Well, thank you so much for sticking along and staying along to hear this video. If you stayed to the end of the video, put a heart. Let me know what type of video you would like me to do next. I got something that I'm thinking about doing. Let me know. I'm Lisa Marie. All right. See you on the next video. Thank you for tuning in, y'all.